this thing apart. Got some brand new steel for this burnout car, making sure this frame is stout so we can smoke them all out. Small block power 25-3, riding on a narrow 12-volt rear. Burnout rivals is where we'll be if we don't burn it down right here. We got everything to start. Got some new small block parts for this burnout car. Gonna do what we do best, make sure this car rips. Small block power 25-3, riding on a narrow 12-volt rear. Burnout rivals is where we'll be if we don't burn it down right here. Now it's finally time to go. Just a few more weeks and we'll be on the road. Ain't no way we'll take it slow. See you at the Freedom Factory show. Small block power 25-3, riding on a narrow 12-volt rear. Burnout rivals is where we'll be if we don't burn it down right here. Small block power 25-3, riding on a narrow 12-volt rear. Burnout rivals is where we'll be if we don't burn it down right here. If we don't burn it down right here.
Well, now that I got brakes and everything underneath is done, I can let it down on the ground. Beautiful. Where's that? Unplug that. We gotta get the screw gun to get that off. This one goes down there. It needs to be the same length as this. I think I'm gonna put some tape on this to keep everything together the way I want it. And then I can route it and loom it. Okay, let's see where this is. Okay, that'll come down here. Drop down below all this. Go ahead and get these plugged in. Is this my ground? Yep. There's that. This plugged in. These can be routed to right there. I'm gonna put a piece of tape on that to hold it till I get my clamps. Okay. together. Right there. Where'd my strippers go? Right there. Okay, now I'll put an eyelet. All right. Okay, there's that. That'll work. Don't really like that plug like that. And gotta find my little ends. All right, I got that taken care of. That was a pain in the butt. All right, let's change the battery, I guess. Now, I don't want to cover the plugs because if I need to get into it, I want to be able to get into it. All right, what did I do with my zip ties? There they are. Trying to keep it repair friendly just in case I ever gotta get in here. Keep everything easily accessible. All right, there's that. Right here's the fuse. We'll get that ground put right there. There it is. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna see if I can put that brake line up there. Hopefully. Okay, now the brake line's attached. As far as the wiring, I'm just going to zip tie it right to the brake line. Okay, I like that. Man, I'll tell you what, working on short cars, it'll get to your back. All right, now, Everything right there is done. Make sure it's the same thread. Yes. All right. Put your thread tape on. And I don't know if you know or not, but the recommendation is at least 4 wraps. 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if there was a difference between the two, but this is the one that came with the fan switch, so. Way too big. Way too big. All right, where is my 5/8 wrench? There's 11/16. There it is. Okay. I get that line zip tied back here. Alright, you get the little nipper on that. If you all remember when I was doing this building, I pulled that one panel off up above where we're at right now. Up in that corner. I was up on the ladder because I didn't have the hoist here. And when I popped that panel off of there, somebody had left one of the 3/4 or 3/8 wide zip ties up there and tucked it behind the panel. It was about that long. Well, when I moved that board, it flipped out, went up underneath my glasses and cut my eyeball. So, yeah, that's why you get rid of the ends. Okay, I gotta get some heat stink. I must have left my lighter in the office. Yes, I took a break. Drank some coffee. Smoked a cigarette. Don't tell me that's the last one of those. Nope, I got 2 more. There we go. All right, I gotta go get my lighter. I try not to carry a lighter on me, so it's a habit of laying it down on my desk. If you weld, you don't want one of these lighters in your pocket. Many years ago, before my dad started his shop, he was working at another shop, and one of the welders had one of these lighters in his pocket. Pants pocket. Not shirt pocket, pants pocket. Well, a hot one went in there and it popped that lighter. He lost something very near and dear to him. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. All right, there we go. Fans are hooked up. Water pump's hooked up. Switch is hooked up. I need to grab a drill bit. And get my return spring hooked up. We'll put it about right there. Hey, that was hot. Say that drill bit's junk. That's mo better. All right. Let's hook the gas pedal, see what she does. Whoa. All right. Now, can't finish the wiring up there until I run one more wire. I have to power the coil. So, I need to get in there and tag a wire off of the switch feed it through and over and terminate it right there. Well, before I do that, I think I should test it, don't you? I haven't tested this one yet, so let's see. Get my test light. Hook it to the ground. Hook my battery pack up back here. All right, right there, I should have no power anywhere with it hooked up. And I have no power anywhere. So, turn the switch on. And now I should have power. "13 volts, should not have power here." I'm going to flip the main power on. Did it come on? Yes. Okay. Let's hit the fan. And we're not going to have anything until I ground that wire. All right, the fans work. Turn the fans off. See if the pump pumps. Pump pumps. Ha ha! I got it. Yeah. All right. Flip the switch back off. I'll go ahead and kill the main power. We are good to go. I'm going to double check, but I believe this right here is last connection. Double check, make sure everything's connected together and all that good stuff. And this back here. Like that, up underneath. All right. I'll put a zip tie there. Nip the ends. Okay. Got to finish looming up under the dash and put my switch back on the gate on the dash panel. Okay. Let's cut that about right there. All right, grab my tape and terminate the end. Ouch. I don't know how many of you remember Butcher Dart. I did that car a little over a year ago. That guy is in the process of getting his mother's GTX. Okay, I gotta get, I thought I had the screws laying here. Okay, I gotta go grab a couple more screws. I lay them up here. But he's in the process of getting his mother's GTX, and this over about right there. Hopefully I can drill it. I was afraid of that. Not enough room. I might have to run a drill bit in there. I can control it just a little bit better. Maybe. But as soon as he gets that, he is going to get it running again. It's 40,000 mile original car. Come on. This is gonna be fun. Well, I guess I could put the switch pot back up in there and try it a different way. Okay. See, I kind of wanted that over here. I guess it'll be all right there. But once he gets it running, all right, that'll work. Make sure I didn't pull any plugs or nothing. All right, we're powered. All right, so I need to get the headers put on. Before I do the headers, I gotta double check my link right here because it's a little loose. I think I just tightened the jam nut and didn't tighten the bolt. So, let's see, where's my 7/16? Right there. See if that's what it is. Nope, bigger than that. Huh. Let me figure out what size it is. Huh. I can't get it to loosen up. There we go. All right. That's better. All right. That's taken care of. Honestly, let's go into the list and we're going to look at it. All right. Top steering joint, accomplished. Wiring, yes, accomplished. Well, return spring. Here, I thought I got more than that done. Okay. So, the radiator hoses, I can put them on real quick. That won't take long. The headers, I gotta go to AutoZone. Same way with this. I've got gas here. I got to get a breather bolt, which that's going to be fun because it's funky. Let's see. Just for getting it all fired up, I don't really have to have that. So let's go ahead and get the headers put on. Okay, wrong header. At least it better be. Yep. This header's narrower on the back. Oh, mo better. This will be the first time having all the header bolts in. It might be fun. Mm. Put a big motor in a little bitty car. It'll be fun. I'm gonna have to get me an extension with a swivel. I can't find my 3/8 swivel. Let's hope I can get this in there. Never even gave that a thought. How am I gonna get in there to tighten it? If I grab a wrench, thin walled box stand, might be able to get into it. Okay. Front and rear. We might be here a minute. Okay. Now. I wonder if I got a longer 7/16, that would make it a lot easier. Come on. Work, fingers. It's almost there. I did think about putting these headers on before I set it down in the car. But as you can see, I did not do it. All right. I didn't want the headers in the way. All right. Now, hopefully, this is the easy side. I'm not going to guarantee it, but hopefully. I'm hoping. Hope in one hand and crap in the other. Which one fills up first? We shall see. We got the toad frogs. I dropped it. And of course it landed right dead center of the car. Well, I forgot. I can reach down right there. Come on. There you go. I got a dang hitchhiker. hitchhiker has been terminated. Let's find my wrench again. There it is. We're gonna get the two tough ones first. Oh yeah, my tendonitis is gonna be bugging me tomorrow. Okay, here's that. Get the ratchet on the rest. I hope.
How am I sweating here, guys? How am I sweating?
I think it's about time for radiator hoses. problem is this one here, I might have to pull this tire off to get to. I might be able to get in there. I didn't even have it tight. I just had it stuffed on there. Okay. Let's get a socket that'll fit that. Ooh. I don't know, guys. That's a 1.5 inch hose. That's 1 3/8 inches. Huh? It's a long ways to squish down. Let's see if I can get the impact in there. I might be able to with the extension. Hey, it's even a wobble extension. I don't think it's gonna work. Hey, that's closer. Now, try the ratchet. Mustang with a fart can. It's awful tight in there, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna get it tight. Yes, I do. You know, guys, you gotta start with the toughest one first. All right, now, back to the regularly scheduled programming. I will rotate it up. Like that right there. All right, I don't want to break it. That back right there. I know you guys are getting bored. But ain't the anticipation enough? I ain't gonna get that one in because that bolt and that bolt, it's all right. All right. Now this one, this ain't long enough. Dang it. I've got an idea. It ain't gonna take much. I can't believe that. I gotta pop this cover back off. Better check to see if the other one's gonna work. Yeah, I think that one will work. Well, that sucks. And it's my fault too, because I told him what size to get. Dang it. that worked out real nice. That one did not. Jack, have it anywho. All right, I'll be back. All right, I made me an extension. My freaking clamp is jumped. Just squeezed right down in between too. I know where there's another hose with a clamp. I mean, I could use this one. It's just not as pretty. All right. Radiator hoses are in. That's how I want it, right there. Might have to make me a bracket to come off this bolt. Hold that down. I don't know how much this stuff will shrink. Ooh, that lighter got hot. I'd say that's gonna be good enough. All right. Let's see how hard this is gonna be to get on there. Gonna be pretty hard with the bolts too short. Dang it. Come on. Gotcha. All right, grab my wrench again. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. What did I do with you? Put your faggot. There you are. I think that'll work out fine. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna bust butt on it and see if I can't get it fired up. If I can get it fired up, I'll get Rob over here to do the final tune. And I'm gonna test it out. Probably ain't gonna do no burnouts. Right. But I want to get it fired up, drive it around a little bit, make sure everything's good, and go from there. All right, guys, till the next one, have a blessed day.
Gotta get this bird